Hi guys, welcome back here to another movie review, and today we're going to be reviewing How I Live Now, which is a recently released movie. A lot of people don't really like this one, but personally I did enjoy it, so these are going to be my thoughts. Basically the main character is Saoirse Ronan. I hope I'm saying that right, it's a bit of a difficult name. And basically her character is Daisy in the movie. She gets sent to stay with her cousins in England. She's from America, New York I believe. So yeah, she's sent there to stay with her cousins in England. We've got Edmund, who is the oldest, Isaac, who is the middle, and Piper, who is the little girl. So yeah, they kind of live in the countryside, kind of like a farmy type building, I suppose, with dogs and all stuff like that. And she is really not into this. She really didn't want to go. She's really barely wants to speak to them. She's kind of just keeping to herself, always just like has a music in, just like really kind of just to herself and listening to her music. Something that was kind of interesting was at the beginning of the movie you can really tell that you can hear her thoughts kind of thing, not overly much, it's not annoying or anything, but just slightly occasionally you can hear her thoughts, and I thought that was really interesting. They're just like a mixed blur of thoughts, so you can see that she's kind of like a troubled teenager and she's not happy with being sent over to the cousins and stuff. But yeah, so she's really always kind of really grumpy with them and doesn't want to get involved. They're always like having fun and they're used to living in the countryside and she's just really not enjoying it at all. But I don't know, this is the problem I had. I didn't enjoy the beginning of the movie as much as I enjoyed the second half of the movie because I felt that they needed to connect the characters a bit better. If you don't know, How I Live Now was a book, so it's adapted from a book, whereas I guess they've got more connection with the characters, whereas here it kind of was like she hates them, she doesn't like them, then suddenly she's like okay fine, and they're okay. I don't know, it was a bit weird. I think there could have been more character development, a little bit more, but yeah, it wasn't too much of a big thing, but just a little bit more. She then falls in love with Edmund kind of thing, yeah, which is weird because he's her cousin, but they never seem to mind in the movie, so okay, so I just got on with that. I was like, okay. Anyway, so, you know, this is the love interest. We've got Daisy and Edmund, and, you know, they're in England on the farm, but then World War III breaks out. So this is kind of when the movie kind of picks up and all changes. World War III is broken out, and basically, like I say, you know, they live in this farm area, but their mum has actually gone away for a couple of days. She's not there, so they've just got the kids in the house. All the power goes out, you know, they can't cook anything, they can't go out, they can't, you know, they've got no power, the power's completely gone off, and they go to stay in their barn. But they then end up getting separated. The boys have to go to one place, and the girls have to go to another place. And then basically, the premise of the movie is the two girls, Daisy and Piper, have to get back to the boys. That's their plan. Like, they're trying to find their way back. It's like a survival movie, you know, they're trying to get back to the boys. It kind of ish reminded me of The Road a little bit. Not a lot, not quite as depressing, but basically, you know, because there's two people and they're trying to get to a certain place, and the world is all like really like burnt down and empty and not much going on, and people, you never know if they're your enemy or not, so they're often hiding out from people, and there's a lot of like bad things going on that they end up seeing, and it's just them trying to find their way back. But yeah, I really loved Piper in this. She was a really good character. I really liked her. She was a really cute little girl. I'm glad that she was quite a big part of the movie. But a fun fact, I looked up Piper's character, and Piper is played by this little girl called Harley Bird, I think that is her name, and she is the voice of Peppa Pig. I was like, oh, that's so funny, like, because obviously everyone's heard of Peppa Pig. I've never really watched Peppa Pig, but I know what Peppa Pig is. And I just thought it was so cute that she's the Peppa Pig voice. Anyway, beside the point, that was just a fun fact for you guys. But yeah, so that's pretty much the premise of the movie. I definitely enjoyed the second half more, where it's a survival part of them two trying to survive by themselves and get back to, you know, kind of get back to the brothers and stuff. And yeah, so that was really good. But a lot of people didn't like it. I liked it personally. The soundtrack was really good. I really enjoyed the soundtrack. The cinematography was really nice. You had some really nice scenes, especially towards the beginning. And yeah, overall, I personally enjoyed it. I'd watch it again, but I don't think it's for everybody, because like I say, I've been hearing bad things about it, but I don't think that it's a bad movie. Obviously, I can't compare it to the book, because I've not read the book, but overall, I enjoyed this movie, and I give it a 7 out of 10. It's a good watch, and I had a good time with it. So yeah, I hope you liked this review, guys. If you saw, I did a couple of things differently, so let me know down in the comments below if you enjoyed that, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the other videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!